new-ish. It just came out. It's making a splash.
It's been
really
around.
well.
I think it's been around. It's just now.
Oh, it's just now.
refining
It's just now coming up. It's got a niche now. Yeah, Dreadhorde Invasion. This card is just bonkers. Narset they have in the sideboards for this deck, which I love. That card's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We got Vicious Conquistador, Conquistador, whatever it is.
Conquistador?
Yeah, there you go, Conquist. Hey, you know what, Marty?
Yeah.
Shush. You're a guest in our domain tonight.
This Wild Growth Walker is a problem for Nick.
Oh, it's going to be real bad for Nick because I don't think he runs any like real removal in the main board of this. He's just get out there, get a bunch of creatures on there, and win.
Yeah. I mean, he has this Spawn of Mayhem, which
okay, so we've got a Jade Light Ranger. This is going to be really bad for Nick right now.
Yeah,
Jason's about to gain 6 life, yes. And he's going to have 2 monsters Nick's got to deal with. Depending. Oh, whiff. And
It's a Sorin.
that's a Sorin. He is way off.
Oh,
There. What do you got in Nick's hand right there? I'm going to go tell them to move his...
Oh, no, it's fine. I gotta fix the camera.
Oh,
See,
okay.
it's
Oh,
showing.
it's that way. Okay.
Just bumped a little bit. So here Nick's gonna play the Spawn of Mayhem.
There he goes.
He's playing Ugin now, too.
Oh, he put Wugan in the deck? That's
Yes.
really good for him, actually.
Yeah,
So
but he needs
spicy.
to get to 6, right?
Yeah. I just don't see him. I mean, maybe. Jason's going to be able to make this go really long. What we got here? Got a lot of lands in Jay's hand.
A Tameo.
Yeah. What's the black card? Do you see what that is? Make out, Marty? I can't see what that is. He keeps...
That
Is
might
it
be.
cast?
It's probably
okay.
a Dreadhorde Invasion.
I think it's a
Yeah.
Dreadhorde Invasion. Unless it's like main deck like Duress or something.
Throws Tameo down.
I don't think he would play play that as a 1-off because he has 3 in his sideboard. So.
Fair enough.
Oh, he's trying to figure out the...
Trying to figure out what he calls.
It is -3.
Oh, he's main decking Elder Spell.
Yes, he is.
Wait, why is it at 3? I'm confused.
He minus your return target card from your graveyard to your hand? No.
It should be at 6.
It should be at 6
6,
now.
not 3, yeah.
Hey. This is where we're at now.
I'm just gonna take this seat.
Hey, he said feel free, and he lost. Interesting that he's...
There we go. Wait, I minus. No, I didn't.
Even if he minus, it wouldn't be at 3.
Don't forget the mayhem triggers.
That's
Also.
how...
Yes.
It's
It
how...
dings every turn.
Things both
Yeah, it
players,
should be
right?
19.
Yes,
Oh,
both
yeah.
players. 19 all
Didn't
got
he-
him switched there.
Didn't he gain 6 life, though, Jason?
Yeah,
Okay,
but he shocked twice. And then took 2 off Conquistador.
fair
Yes.
enough.
So they're
Spell
even.
Dreadshade.
Ooh, I haven't seen that card played a whole lot.
Yeah. Starts play. Who's this? Oh.
So if you're Nick and you're playing against this grossness that Jason's playing, what would you do, Marty?
In his deck?
With Nick, with what he's got in his hand, with what he's playing right now, how would you go about this? Would you just sit back and try to pull it out, or would you just keep flying in with
Well,
mayhem
this
and
sword
hope
is
to God
very
you ain't
good.
got an answer for him yet?
The Sorin's really good. I don't think...
Well, yeah. It
I-
gives your creatures and planeswalkers life.
yeah, at this point, there's no way for him to race unless he can get that Sorin off the board.
Right, because he's never going to get him below 10.
Right.
I think it's a whiff for Nick right now, because unless he's got any type of wipe, which I don't think he runs anything. I mean, if he had a whatchamacallit,
Right. Do we know? Do we know if
virtual
he's-
suit.
Do we know if he has an Elder Spell in the side for Nick or no?
He does not have another spell.
Okay, this would be really hard. In my eyes, I think this would be a really hard matchup, especially.
He's got cast downs, which isn't going to do anything for him.
Right, but I think
Other
the
side.
most of the power that comes from this deck specifically that Jason's playing is like a lot like the Super Friends.
He just
decks.
double blocked the
Yep.
Lago. That's a very smart play. I mean, it sucks because now he's going to lose a creature out, and Jason's already got
Doesn't
this.
matter.
Just Nick's playing.
Just a Graveyard Marshal.
Catch up at
It's
this
just
point.
it's a Graveyard Marshal, which is a interesting tech, especially if you're not playing a zombie tribal deck. If you don't I don't feel like Graveyard Marshal's that great of a card for just being a double black.
Well, if it's because he's mono black, everyone
It's just a
else is pretty
3/2
good.
that allows him to produce
Yeah.
more dudes later
Yeah.
after all his stuff dies.
I mean, mono black, it is what it is. I mean, I just don't. Unfortunately, I just don't think it's strong enough in the meta right now.
Well, he's also
But if he puts
playing-
Ugin out, if he can get Ugin out, it's going to help him out a little bit.
Yeah,
but
Ugin will help him take care of the Planeswalkers.
Yes.
But like,
but Jason's so far ahead right now.
yeah, in this specific matchup, I feel like Nick's biggest threat, especially when it comes to the 4-color Dreadhorde deck, just like the Super Friends decks, a lot of the power comes from all the walkers he's playing. At that point, like in this meta, Elder Spells is almost a must in every deck. Are those both those flyers?
Not locking you guys in here, but I put that there because we had to.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. So is that Shade not a flyer?
It is not.
Okay.
But it is going to kill this Jade Light Ranger and not die.
Yes.
True.
And it does not have lifelink because it's not his turn.
Which is so good for him.
But Soren's also
Soren's deck.
Soren's sitting at 6.
Yeah, he can just take and go.
He can pick up. I see both a Wildgrowth Walker and a Jade Light Ranger in the.
That's fine.
What's in
graveyard.
Nick? Do we know what was in Jason's hand before he laid it down?
I believe it was land,
Wait,
Elder
no,
Spell.
it's not X or less, it's X.
Yeah, it's converted card cost X. Yeah, so like on this turn.
Oh, he's
he can
got a
grab-
Oh yeah, he
pair?
can minus
No.
3.
Yeah, he can -3 or -2.
He got a mana dork. There he
He does
goes.
have
What's this? Commence.
Commence
yeah.
the Dreadhorde. So he's gonna
Yeah.
pay a bunch of life to get a bunch of cards back.
Yes.
Wait, is it commence? Command.
Command the Dreadhorde.
Commander Dreadhorde.
I'm sorry about that one.
Bring it up on the screen.
So he's gonna sit here and bring both walkers back. At that point, I'd get the Jade Light Ranger.
So let's see.
Then he gets to-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oof.
Is it any
Oh,
permanent?
I don't think Nick's got a chance now.
Any number of target creatures or planeswalkers.
He just dropped Teferi, little Teferi.
Well, he got Teferi off
Yeah.
Command the Dreadhorde.
So that means he's going to take 10.
He's gonna take 10, but he's also gonna gain 12.
Yes.
So he's gonna go. I guess he gets to choose on which things under the board. So he's gonna go
Right.
Wildgrowth Walker, Jade Light,
Yeah.
and he's gonna gain 12 life. So sure, he paid 10, but he's gonna in the long run he's gained 2 life.
Yes. Which is, and then he's got an amazing board state.
Yeah. and
So it's worth the risk.
it's worth the 10
Yeah,
life.
it's literally that card is in this deck is basically no really risk. It's very minimal risk, especially when you're versing.
I don't believe
Aggro.
Soren pings creatures. Player or planeswalker.
Yeah, bring it up real quick. I might have to rewind them back.
Yeah.
Deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. It
Yeah.
looks like he pinged a gutter bones.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I got
tell
it.
him to put the gutter bones back.
The only reason I know this, myself, I play Esper mid range, and Soren's one of the key cards of the deck. And I've learned very well you can't ping creatures with that card.
Yeah. So it just pings him instead. So he's at 16.
Yeah, he pings him instead, so he goes on alive. Jason gains alive.
Okay, just adjust the totals.
We did.
Yep, I already did that.
He's like, but it's a creature. I go up with his planeswalker or player.
Yep.
That'd be too good for him.
Yeah, that'd be really good. If he could
Soren
ping
would
any of
be
them.
would not be sitting at $4 right now.
Even though he's played in almost any deck that's black white.
Well, he's good, but he's not.
Yeah,
He's not kill everything on the board good.
Yeah.
They couldn't do that.
See why you wouldn't, dude.
What is Nick thinking about here?
He's thinking about how
Oh,
he
just
wished
coming
he
in with the
wasn't.
Dreadhorde.
I think
the
he's. I,
Dread Shade, I
I
mean?
think he's thinking about how he's gonna swing, and then how he can follow that up. Because if if Jason doesn't block the correct way, Ugin can do something. Or maybe he was thinking whether he should swing at Soren or Teferi. How did the spawn die again?
It didn't die. It was bounced to.
His hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Well, he's trying to see how he can get damage in
Just
so he
don't
can
flash
bring
right
spawn
now.
back.
Yeah. He might be trying to get the mayhem cost on spawn.
So that's the only way he's got to deal with any of his stuff. It's the only way he can deal with Soren if he can bring spawn back out and smack into Soren. Or do any damage at all. But this is just going to clear Nick's board
Dude,
and
because
give
of
Jason
Discover Crab changes, I actually do like almost
a better state. Because even if you pump stretch, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have trample. So Nick just swung in for his death.
Nick's
basically.
thinking about this because he wants to play this again. No, it's gonna just pay the extra.
Yep. Keep one creature out. I just don't know if I think that was worth it. I think he was better off just
And
sitting
doesn't Nyx
down and
2-2
playing.
when it
You could
attacks?
just hard cast
Mid
Spawn.
lane and
Also,
bot
when
lane.
Nyx 2-2 when it attacks, does it not? Or is it only when it
Which one are you
deals
talking
damage? The 2-2 that pulls stuff in the graveyard.
This one?
Yeah.
No.
So may pay 3 return. Okay, so he had the chance to return a
It's
creature.
actually so dumb. Like literally.
I don't think there's anything. I mean, I guess he could have taken the.
Dude, it's whoever's mid laner came
Oh,
out
that's
first.
gross.
I don't think Nick swinging when he did there was the right move.
At
He
this
only got rid of one creature, and he got rid of. You know what I'm saying? He's down
Right.
to 2.
But at this point, I 100% think Jason's out the game at this point. He's
Well, yeah, he's gonna.
He had the game
he's in a
4
game.
turns ago.
He's in a game for. He's in a game for more life. I mean, the Command the Dreadhorde.
6 more.
Command the Dreadhorde kind of sealed the game
Oh,
up
yeah.
for him. Like,
That
he
card's
was-
just too good.
He had one card in hand and he was pretty much over.
Alright, so sideboard wise for Nick. Now, we obviously, Jason, I don't even think he really needs to sideboard anything. If he does, he might bring in Craw Harpooner for Mayhem, but I don't think he really needs it. He can deal with him without it. Because he can just overwhelm the board.
I'm gonna go fix the camera real quick.
Well, since Dan's gone, hop over there, Marty, real quick. What do you think about Nick? What do you think he would be bringing in this matchup? Kaisel Freebooter,
I
maybe
believe.
Massacre Girl,
I don't think Massacre Girl comes in here.
Playcrafter, probably right.
I think Playcrafters are coming in, Spyglasses are coming in, and if he's a Liliana, I think Liliana's
If he's running
Triumph would come
if
in.
he's running Liliana main, then Liliana's Triumph is a must.
I said I haven't seen Nick's deck. I don't know if he's actually running the new Liliana.
Yeah.
I think he is. I'd like to think he is. Did he just pull out a Contempt?
Did that fix it?
Yeah, I don't understand why he's doing. Yeah, it's actually better now. I don't understand why he just pulled Contempt out. Jason's being all secretive. Hey, Frump.
Sound is blue.
Yeah, I'm thinking Kaisel Freebooter. He probably brings in Drill Bit because that's his only other besides he doesn't have the rest. So he's got one Drill Bit, so he's probably running Drill Bit.
I think I see Drill Bits in his main, so I think he has Drill Bits in the main as well, which is kind of weird. Kitzel Freebooter. That's what get one card from an opponent's hand. You may cast it.
Yes. No, wait.
No, it just exiles it
Play-
until they
Oh,
kill Kaitzel.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's not too bad either. I
It
can
just
see.
allows him to see his hand.
I could see Kitzel coming in. I 100% see. I 100% seeing Playcrafters and Sorcerer Spyglass coming in. What he targets with Sorcerer Spyglass is the true question here.
Do you think Jason's bringing in Narset? One more Narset in?
I don't think.
I honestly don't think
he-
Jason needs to bring anything in this
I don't
matchup.
think. I don't think he needs to bring Narset in. Craw Harpooner might be okay for Jason.
Because of Mayhem, but
Yeah.
even then, I mean, he's already got main board removal, and I don't really believe he like with his creatures and stuff. He doesn't have main board, but his creatures deal with everything, and his
Right.
planeswalkers do. And
Well, his creatures had a really hard time dealing with. The only thing that I saw that Jason had any trouble dealing with was the spawn of mayhems,
right,
which Crawl Hooper will take care of. I think Crawl Hooper coming in here is fine. But for Nick, yeah, I see a lot of stuff coming in. I see Playcrafters coming in. I see Sorcerer Spyglass, possibly Liliana's Triumph or Kitzel Freebooter.
but for sure he's bringing in Kite Cell and Sorcerers.
Yep.
If not, Playcrafter should be his #1 pick because
Yep.
he can just get Jason every time, and he doesn't care if the thing stays. And if anything, he can get rid of a Gutter Bones to Playcrafter, keep a Playcrafter on the board, bring Gutter Bones back
Yep,
after he smacks in.
He can do a lot.
Yeah.
I don't see Massacre Roll coming into this. The only time I see Massacre Roll coming in for Nick
Like
ever is against
aggro.
Mono White.
Or Mono White,
Mono White would be the only thing
the
I
little
see.
weenie creatures and stuff.
Or Mono Red. I think a lot of Mono Reds are actually more spell heavy now.
And him
They
getting to
still
5
play-
mana to cast Massacre Girl.
Yeah.
On that, he wants to be done by that. He doesn't want to be on a 5-minute turn. He wants to be winning in
They
5.
still play the same creature package they used to play. They just don't play.
Huh. And here's Jason with his Godzilla reference again. He's been on this all day since they've released the new trailer.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
I've
Spoiler alert! Guarantee you, Mothra is giving her power to morph into with Godzilla, so Godzilla can just reign all like the master he is.
Yep.
All right, let Dan sit down. I can let you see.
Type some stuff.
Yep, he's got to do his thing. Yep. All right, we're back in it. feel free, anybody that we have in our comments or in our videos right now, or watching the stream right now on YouTube or on Twitch, what you think, your ideas were about what Nick should have brought in and how he should run, how you think he's going to pair out this
interesting card.
next game.
He
Is it
slammed.
Banehound?
That's the I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it's a 1/1 haste lifelinker
Oh,
for 1.
Banehound.
Yep.
yeah.
Look at that. I know my cards.
Yeah, he got that. It was a good one for the mono black.
I think it's a decent card. It's
Honestly, like Footlock Fiend instead, though, in the mono black for this
I
because
feel like if you're also gonna be rushing, like if you're gonna be playing Banehound, you have to have a turn 2, a turn 3. You have to be on
on
top.
it.
Of
I think
your
it's
opponent.
more. I think for what he's doing, what he's got, where he's curving out so high with things,
Yeah.
he's more of a mono black, more mono black mid range.
Right, and he's
And
got these mono
you would
black
rather
Irish
have.
cards.
I would rather have Footlock Fiend if you're gonna run one drop in Gutter Bones than have
A 1/1 haster.
the 1/1 Lifelinker.
Interesting. Slams on the shade, passes turn. What is that shade? I can't read the stats on it. It's
But it's a 3/3 that gets +1/+1
Yeah.
for each.
Is it just
black
plus
mana
one
you
plus
pass.
O, right?
No.
Or is it
no,
in the
it's
back end
+1/+1.
too? Oh, it's the back end too.
plus 1.
That's why it's rare. Makes sense.
Slams to Fury. Yeah, it's
Bounce Dread Shade.
Broadside Shade, but now I think Jason has to sack his Druid to protect.
To protect a fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he has another one in hand somehow.
I actually didn't get to look at Jason's hand, so
They drew a Merfolk Branch Walker, it looks like.
yep.
What's he?
He has a Tameo, a land,
And a Merfolk.
a couple land, and a
What was that? And that? Did he have? Was that another Planeswalker in his hand too, or was it just Tameo?
just Tameo. That's what I saw.
And Nick just has.
Yeah, Tameo, Branchwalker, and maybe a Jade Light I think is in there as well.
This 4-color Dreadhorde is really good.
He has a Eternal Taskmaster,
Okay, I guess just because
Master,
of the 2v1s.
Ugin, and 2 or small.
See, now Ugin again. Too bad he can't get him on the board.
Yeah.
I just, as good as that card is, I don't know how well it goes into this build he's got. Especially coming against this deck. I mean, he's just got answers. He's on curve every time. I haven't seen him have a mana issue, really.
I mean, it's also really hard to have a mana issue when you have the Paradise Druids.
Yeah,
And
when
you're
you
running the
so
whole-
many mana fixtures in your deck for
And you're-
4 colors.
And there's other Crawl Harpooners I was telling.
Yeah, okay.
There go both of them. Both his Crawl Harpooners in the grave now that he boarded in. He can easily get those back with Tameo.
Oh, he just drew Plaguecrafter too.
Yeah. Playcrafter's going to be a good card here. I would slam it, sack the Playcrafter, make him choose Tameo or Teferi.
Yeah.
I think he's going to
Well,
choose Teferi
Wait, why?
because you have to sack a Planeswalker.
Yeah, he'd have to sack one of them.
No,
so.
you have to go to combat, kill the Fairy first.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could do that as well.
And then
yeah.
have him sack. His,
Yeah.
then he has to sack that one.
Because then he has to sack Tameo.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at you playing Magic, Dan.
Yeah.
Nick's a better player than me.
See what you mean.
But yeah, Playcrafter
Good
clears the
play.
board.
Boom.
And then he sacks Eternal.
Actually, I wouldn't have sacked Eternal there.
You don't even go fucking
I think
you just go
sacking
I think
Playcrafter
he-
is fine because the next turn you swing with Eternal, get Playcrafter
Yeah.
back from your graveyard.
I think he just was looking at it being 3 power, putting more damage in, but
Yeah.
unfortunately he could have had 3 people on the board at that point if he would have done it right, and he could have gotten him again.
Oh, he played Massacre Girl too?
I think
Yes,
that's
he
his
has
main.
master. Yeah, it's main in the deck.
Wow.
That's the only really removal they have, like legit removal, I guess you would think when she comes in
Right.
the deck. 4-color, literally just
So
all its
Jason's
removals
down-
in the back.
so
All
Jas-
its spells are in the.
So
sideboard.
Jason's down to Command of Dreadhorde in hand, I believe.
And cast
And
down.
cast down.
Which she's already at the mana for Command of Dreadhorde. It's a 6-drop. if I
This is
remember
just
correctly, right?
about to be really, really
Command is a
brutal.
6-drop, yeah.
Because Nick can come, he's gonna get in if
Yeah,
depending,
you know,
but
like that fucking
Jason's just
15
gonna gain
minutes
some life here. Well, no, he's not.
He's not going to gain any
He
life.
doesn't have he's missing a key component to make this work for him.
And there comes the Ugin. Ugin comes down.
Oof.
I think he just hits the Jade Light, goes in for 6.
Well, he's gonna lose one of his creatures, probably
Yeah.
Dread Shade.
There's the cast down.
So it really limits Jason's options on the Dreadhorde.
Yeah, he can't do a whole lot. Given his life total, he can maybe grab a Branchwalker or 2, but
Sejuani and like Sai.
yeah, Jason being this low, Commander Dreadhorde is a little hard, especially if you don't have a Wild Growth Walker in the grave.
Right.
But he's still gonna get some
He's
card
still
advantage out of it, and he's gonna get a board state, which is what he needs right now versus Nick.
What is he gonna take?
I'd say maybe
I'm taking
Jade Light.
He's
I
at
would-
12 though, so he can't really take as much. He can't be as greedy as he was last game.
right. I mean, I could see
I'd
I could see you
Cameo
get
back.
yeah. No, what I would do is over here I'd get Jade Light Tameo, put myself to 5. And then they both come into play, and then minus Tameo, and then you grab a card
Yes.
from the graveyard as well.
Oh, he's going. Ooh.
He's going in for 8.
Oof. He just went for straight board state there. Oh, he's getting them. He's getting pluses though on harpooners here.
Well,
but
that's
they're
only
not doing
doing
much
turn.
yet.
It's late in a turn, and they're not hasted.
There's so much.
That's which Veroska?
That is the
New one?
The new one. Yep.
Yeah.
Not the new one, but the Guilds of Ravnica one, I believe, or Guilds of
Or the Allegiance one. It's the little baby Raska.
Is that one right there?
Yeah,
Yeah, Golgari
Golgari
Queen.
Queen.
That's what I thought
Yeah.
it was.
I just didn't remember them printing the one where it had.
Is that Playcrafters?
Nick's
That
also
was
going to have
Ball's
some
Ball.
big board state here too.
Yeah.
Given that Ugin draws him a card,
So
Oof.
it's still a
I
2/2.
have the spirit.
Yeah, it's
I
still a
have the
2/2
actual
blocker.
token somewhere.
And he's got a spawn a man in hand. Yeah, I think
Oh,
he
yeah,
just
it's
slams it,
Yeah.
and then that's
he
gotta
can just.
ooh,
Oof.
that's gotta be really bad for Jason since he just pulled
Both
out
of the
both his crawl
harpooners.
harpooners. Yep.
Nick's basically just
Golgari
smiling on the
Queen-
inside for this one.
Golgari Queen as well. I think. Oh no, Golgari Queen doesn't
Three
deal
or
with it
less.
either. Yeah.
It deals
Yeah.
with the permanent 3 or less.
Yeah, he has.
But
And-
the crawler pooners do have reach.
They do. But the Spawn of Mayhem also pings for 1 every turn. If I'm
He
not
can also
Yes.
sacrifice a permanent and gain a life draw card here.
True. Or he's gonna hit his play. He's gonna hit his Bladecrafter here.
Yeah, fair.
Get some cards here.
He's just dead to spawn, right?
Yeah, he's done.
He's dead to the. He just waits. Buddy sits there for 4 turns and
Oh,
He doesn't even
Spawn
have.
kills.
He
Wait,
can
does
just
Spawn have
swing in and
trample?
wins though.
Spawn. I don't believe it has trample. I think it's just flying. But it's a 6/6, is it not right now?
Yeah.
that's my bad. It's flying and trample.
Oh, it's flying and trample.
It
So,
gets a 1/1 counter this turn.
so
Oh no, it's if you have 10.
Yes.
okay.
So it does not.
But no, but it pings
It's
him
a
down, and he
4/4.
just swings
Oh, yeah.
in. He doesn't even have to do anything.
Well, he swings at Crawl Harpooners are 3/2s, and they have reach.
Oh, they do have.
Yes, he has to
Yeah.
double block. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He didn't think on that one. He
I see what I would have done here instead
Just stay.
is I would have minus Dugan.
8+ Dugan this turn to make it to 3.
yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. It is a
I'd
minus
be
3.
really
That's right.
fucking fight you would've hit that cannon.
Eternal
Okay.
Taskmaster.
Well, that
Taskmaster.
just ends the game the next turn, maybe.
Yeah.
Bring back spawn.
He was
Spawn
better
doesn't
off
get-
if he would have just waited, though. He had the game.
Spawn also does not get haste though. It just goes back to his hand.
Oh yeah. I mean, he could just cast it. though.
I don't
he
understand.
would have to
he
manage
just
it.
drew.
Deadhorde.
So here he goes.
Liliana.
He can
Liliana.
come back.
He gets the 2/2, or you can make him sack 2 cards. But then I wouldn't really do that. Sure, each player sacks 2 creatures. Jason loses 2 creatures, but Jason just loses 2 creatures. Where Nick loses 2 creatures but gets 2 cards to his
Yeah.
hand
Yeah.
because he gets to choose what he sacks. So I wouldn't minus here on Lily.
Well, either way, you have to kill this Ugin, right?
You have to try, yeah.
So you have to go to combat. Or, I mean,
Well, he can. So what he can do to kill the Ugin is he can minus, make him sack his 2 creatures, and then
no,
swing
because
in
then he
with
could
it.
just sack the other 2 and then block with the third
Right.
extra one.
True.
But it's
I
better,
don't
better
think-
to
I
get
don't
him off
think-
the board, and then he can still
Yeah.
live one up and try to go after Ugin.
Here I don't think.
They
I
put the
don't think
pressure on
he
Nick.
is-
Oh,
Oh,
he just
he didn't do
passed.
anything.
Yeah, right now I don't think he's going to sack that because Spawn of Mayhem's is only out right now.
Yeah.
And Spawn of Mayhem does what 1 damage each turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He can literally sit there plus Ugin pass.
Minus kill Lily.
Yeah.
You could do that as well.
That's what he's gonna do here.
You ever Nectin coming in?
See, what I would have done was just plus Ugin pass, plus Ugin
He's
pass.
just gonna attack with everything here.
Yeah.
All at him. Are you gonna pay for Eternal?
I think he's gonna pay after declared blocks are declared. Or, yep.
He
Oh.
didn't pay.
It's a 3/2. He's not paying for Spawn of Mayhem. Interesting. That was his out. He won the game there if he just picked up Spawn. There's a Massacre Girl. The zombie does have 1 damage on it. He could slam Massacre Girl.
Well, he's going to.
Yeah. I'm not understanding why he just didn't play the waiting game and just kill him off that way.
Wait,
Oh,
did he just pass?
He just passed. He didn't slam the Massacre Girl with the zombie. Oh, zombie had no damage on it because he
It
killed
didn't matter. The Massacre Girl has menace.
Yeah.
True.
Talking
He
about
would have said
he
that.
tracks all this so good on his headless head. You ain't fucking
He
look
just
at that
wins if
and
he
make
were to
it
slam
seem like
Master
it.
Girl down.
Sack. He's not gonna sack anything.
You know.
Yep. I believe there's another command the Dreadhorde in Jason's hand.
Yeah, he can never cast it though.
No.
He
'cause
can
he'll die.
cast it, but it'll almost kill him. There are some
What, to get a
two-drop-
Merfolk Branchwalker back?
Yeah, to get a Merfolk Branchwalker.
He gets Merfolk Branchwalker, pass. I mean, it would be better to get him
Would you
another
go
dog,
Dragon's?
another card in his hand, I guess, and
Yep.
more virtual, according to
Okay.
his match. So somehow we missed an interaction
Well,
there.
I missed this a few times, but I don't know how I got
Yeah.
to 33.
So, according to this, Jason's actually
Huh.
got this.
'Cause last game,
now
Jason
it makes
was
sense
up
of how
there.
Nick was playing a little bit
Yeah.
because of his life totals. We're sitting
I
here
was,
with a mixed up
yeah,
board.
I was completely confused on that.
Interesting. I don't think he's still that high. We'd have to go back
I
and
don't
watch this again.
think anyone in there saw it. Nope.
I don't think. I think he. I don't think it's correct. I don't know if Jason's at 33.
Yeah.
We'd have to go back and watch it again. I don't doubt Jason's ability to play the game or anything along those lines.
Well, there's also like a crowd over there doing life for them, or with them as well. You got Jimmy
Right.
behind them and stuff, so I'm pretty sure that life total is correct.
Okay. Yeah. Because he gains 2 life here for
Yeah.
casting Sorin.
Yeah, he had. There's a bunch of triggers I think we missed in there.
'Cause I didn't see any Wild Walkers. That's what kind of.
I keep forgetting that he's got lands and stuff that produce him life. Plus, all his planeswalkers have something to do with that too.
What the fuck, dude?
Sorry about that, guys. We suck at maths, apparently.
Yeah, I guess.
That's just weird. There's a lot of triggers. That's why it's so hard to commentate on this new standard right now.
Did he have a Sorin on the battlefield at any point?
Not this game.
Before this?
Not this game.
Oh.
The only planeswalkers he's casted is Tamio, Teferi, and then obviously Sorin, and the 3 that you see on the board now are the only 3 planeswalkers that got casted this game. So
Yeah.
a total of 5.
Oh, at this rate.
And he gains 2 life per each, so 10. My math right? He gets 10 life from there. I'm just spawning mayhem.
On. Now,
Yeah, no,
now that will get a plus every turn, but if it's correct here, Nick's dead.
Canceled your RLA 3 times.
Yeah, let's get the 5/5 flying trampling haster. Carl Hooper comes
Harpooner
out,
done.
kills it.
It's over. Because
Yeah.
you know he has to do
Well,
is
no.
just keep swinging with his guys
He's 1 mana. He's 1 short.
of doing the other.
Or he's 1 Sorin activation short.
Yeah.
Well, it's 6 damage there. Sorin ticks up 1 and kills him.
He used
Oh, that's
Sorin
right, he
to
bought
buy.
He already did it.
That's right.
It's okay. It's